Yo, and I fell off the motorbike. Oh my gosh. So I tried to pop a wheelie and things just went wrong and I fell. The bike. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Diamondmaddox, and as you can see in this title, we're going to be talking about my birthday trip to Vegas. Oh, and by the way, it was a solo trip, and let me be first to say I actually enjoyed a solo trip better than I did with people, and I went to Vegas maybe about like 3 times. Okay, so the first thing that I actually want to talk about is the flight. I'm from New York, so from New York to Vegas is about 5 hours, give or take. However, I got there in 4.5 hours. My flight was super easy. I flew Delta. I had a wonderful experience on the plane. My flight attendants were pretty cool. I'm laughing because I'll get into that. So, yeah, pretty much the flight was actually good going there. We flew into Harry Reid International Airports at Vegas. When I got there, everything was, you know, super self-explanatory. I was able to find out where I was going, which gate to get to, you know, how to get to the ground level to get me an Uber to take me to my hotel. Oh, and let me say this. The Uber and Lyft drivers out in Vegas are absolutely amazing. Let me tell you, they were fun, charismatic. They engaged with me in conversation. One of them even played a couple of birthday songs for me when he drove me to the ATV motorbike destination. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
My grandma was in Weeks Park.
And how are they?
They were all evil.
Oh my God.
No, they are evil.
Well, my mom is a Scorpio. Oh yeah, and the funny thing about that too, right? He said to me, because when he drove me to, you know, we basically went to a desert for the ATV motorbike. He said, are you sure about this place? Because if you're not, you can take my number and call me. I'll come get you. I bust out laughing, but I'm so glad, you know, his concern meant a lot to me. And but the thing was, my mom and sisters were tracking me the whole time. But yeah, so I was actually grateful that he did that, and he did wish me a happy birthday again when he dropped me off. But I had a great time with the ATV motor. Yo, and I fell off the motorbike. Oh my gosh. So I tried to pop a wheelie and things just went wrong and I fell. The bike didn't fall on top of me, it fell over and I rolled down a dirt hill. But that was something in itself. I just had an amazing time all over. So I stayed at the Link Hotel, and that wasn't my first choice to stay at, but I ended up liking it because it was in the middle of the strip. But so was the other hotel that I wanted to stay at. I chose the Venetian Hotel originally. I think the next time I go back to Vegas, if I do, I might stay there, or Caesar's Palace. Caesar's Palace to me was amazing. I also liked the Mirage. The Mirage was cool. I actually did like a little sightseeing around most of the hotels, and there was a couple of them that I like that I think I might want to visit again when I go there. But let me tell you, Vegas got everything. They got Paris, Egypt, Italy, New York. I'm like, how does this one place have they have the main staples of each place that I just named? There's an Egyptian pyramid there called the Luxor. There's a hotel, there's an Eiffel Tower on the hotel. I was like, oh my God, now I just walked from Italy to France. So then they got the Venetian, the gondola boat ride. You know how like when you're in Venice, you can get in a boat and the guy sings too. That's the thing, he was singing. So they're rowing you on a boat, they're singing. It's like, to me, it was really romantic. I feel like that's something you should do as a couple with someone. What else? They had Greece with Caesar's Palace. I'm like, oh my God, I kind of visited everywhere in one trip. Like, that was crazy. Oh yeah, and if you're looking to save money and not break the bank while you're in Vegas, because food out there, I will say, is expensive. I paid, I believe it was like $18 for a Parmesan bacon cheeseburger, and then the drink was separate, and that was $6. So if you're looking to, like, save a little bit on money, they offer local amenities like Walgreens, CVS, where you can actually shop and buy a lot of food for your house, especially if you're doing an Airbnb. I'm not sure where you can go to buy actual groceries. I didn't see anywhere out there, but I'm sure they offer that, for the people who actually live in Vegas. I'm sure they go food shopping. But while on the strip, I didn't see anything other than, like, Walgreens and CVS. But Walgreens and CVS do offer things like chips, sandwiches, bread, sandwich meat, things like that, if you want to make cold cuts or stuff like that. So again, those are some of the cheaper options that you can utilize for the local amenities that you may need. As opposed to breaking the bank on food, you can be using your money for things like, I don't know, a helicopter ride, because that was the first thing that I did when I got off of the plane. I got out of the air to go right back in the air. And let me tell you, that was one of the most, I really love the helicopter ride. I think that was one of my favorite things that I did out there. The company was called 5-Star Helicopter. My instructor was super dope. I met these girls while out there. They actually ended up taking me out with them to dinner for my birthday, because it was one of their birthdays too. But the helicopter ride was amazing. It was fun. The only thing that had me a little, on edge was when he did this harsh turn. But it was because they took us literally in a circle. The helicopter ride was about, 15 minutes, maybe 20. But it's only because I requested to see the view of Las Vegas at night. If I would have did the Grand Canyon tour, I think that was about like 3 hours or something. I don't remember exactly. But I did the nightlife tour, and it was amazing. I saw everything from like a bird's eye view. I saw every hotel from up above, and I think that was dope because it kind of helped me figure out where I wanted to go and the routes that I should take, even though Vegas is literally just a strip. But still, like, I knew the direction that I wanted to go. Our pilot, I think his name was like Ron or something, but he was so cool. He told us, like, don't panic, we'll be up and then we'll be down as soon as you know it. What else? He made us feel comfortable on the helicopter. But I think the helicopter was one of the best things that I did out there. And if you are out there, you should go try it too. It's called 5-Star Helicopter. And I give them about 5 stars because they were pretty cool. And they're actually connected to like a private jet company. So if you got money like that, you can hop on a private jet. But the private jet, they said they do like trips for groups of people too, and it's a little bit cheaper when you do like a whole bulk of people. I believe they said about like 20 people to max. But yeah, the helicopter was the best. I really loved it. And it's something that I think I would do it again, and I would do it anywhere I go, whether it be Vegas, New York, Miami. If they offer this activity in other countries, definitely. When I go to Dubai, I'm going to do the dinner in the sky. I love being in the sky. I don't have that fear of flight. After my helicopter ride, I was already pumped up. I'm like, I'm already enjoying this day. So I decided to walk the strip. I seen a lot of stuff, a lot of people, people were greeting me, saying hello to me and everything. And I think I walked the strip and I had a drink or two, and while I was just outside meeting people for maybe about another hour, and then I brought it in because I knew I had more things to do the next day. So now the next day is early in the morning. I think I went out like super early, and this was to find my lashes. I found them in Walgreens. Now, on my way walking, I met so much. I don't want to say I met so much people, just a lot of people were being super nice to me. They were smiling at me, laughing. I met this one guy, Big Mike Miami. I will never forget his name.
On TV? Huh? See, you got me on camera, so now you have to say hello.
It's hello. I was just saying how, like, I don't know if it's my aura, but
He said his friend owns, I don't know if he owns it or he works at a place where, I'm not sure what this is called, but you ever seen those, it's like these shoes that you wear in the water, they're like jet shoes and you shoot up. I'll insert a picture or a video to show you guys. So he said his friend actually works somewhere where they do that, and that is something I definitely want to experience. And I'm actually going to go to Miami. I'm not sure when, but before this year is over, I'm gonna go. So I met Big Mike, we exchanged information. He's actually a YouTuber too. So I'm like, oh, look at that. So the next thing I did after, you know, my little trip to Walgreens, I got myself ready, you know, got dressed up, and then I went to see the wax museum, the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. I'm not gonna lie, I actually like this outfit, girl. Hey. Oh, thank you, baby. Oh. I had so much fun. I saw almost every not every celebrity, because there's too many of them for it to be every celebrity, but I saw just who I was looking for, and that's Aaliyah. I saw Beyonce, I saw Missy. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory. You'll see Megan Thee Stallion was one of my favorites because I was able to get on a horse and take pictures. I met people in the wax museum. I'm telling you, everywhere I went, I met people. Okay, so the next thing that I did was the gondola boat ride. And when I tell you, I think that was like so beautiful and romantic. I recommend if you're a couple, you do that. I think that's something you should do with your significant other. It's so romantic. It's like you just brought Venice to Vegas. I think that was so dope, and it's connected to the Venetian Hotel, the hotel that I was originally going to stay in. And actually, that hotel is really cool. You have to see the things that they have. They have the best pool. I'll show you a picture of their pool, but I don't know if I can say that because some of the pools in Vegas and those hotels are actually immaculate. My pool was okay. It wasn't the best, but I actually did go to the pool, and there was a lot of older people there. I'm like, I decided to come back a little later, but I'm a little mad because I didn't actually get it on film when I came back afterwards because I was too busy having fun once I met like younger people, like, you know, my peers, my age group. And I exchanged numbers, and then after that, I think I started to get ready to do my ATV motorbike. But I did the ATV motorbike before I got back in the pool the second time. When I first got to the ATV motorbike location, it did seem a little odd. And it was because it wasn't much people there, but there was like a whole group before me who came. Maybe I should have just rode with them. But I ended up enjoying myself because this way, the guy, the instructor, he had more time to attend to me and teach me how to use the bike because I did not know how to use it at first. He actually recorded some of my videos for me. He has some videos too, but I have to get them from him. So there was a point where I fell off of the bike. Oh my God. I got too happy. I tried to pop a wheelie, and next thing you know, I tumbled down a hill. The bike fell, I fell, and then I just rolled down the dirt hill. I look dirtier than old dirty bastard. Like, but other than that, I had a lot of fun doing it.
He like how I be flex. Call me Ranch cause I be dressed. If you like me, ice my name.
After my motorbike ride, I went back to my hotel, and then I just started having fun. I was in the casino playing. I didn't gamble because I'm not really good at gambling, but I'm good at like sport betting gambling, not really slots machines and stuff like that. But you know, I had some fun. I did a couple things. What else did I do? After it started to get a little bit late, I decided to go zip lining because I feel like it's better to zip line at night as opposed to during the day. At night, it just looks so much better because, you know, you have all the lights in Vegas. You regular me, I'm on the line going up to, you know, to go zip line. I'm meeting people. I met a couple, so they was like, yeah, we don't know how this is gonna be. I'm like, me either. This is my first time zip lining, so I'm like, I'll meet you guys at the finish line. Then I ended up getting one of the staff to take the video because we weren't supposed to record while we're going down because, you know, if you drop the phone, there is a lot of potential dangers with that. You know, I could drop the phone and it could hit somebody. So what I did do is I had a staff. I had him record me going down. We took pictures and he put his number in my phone. But he was pretty cool. I'm like, yo, thank you. I'm going to Zelle you because, you know, you didn't have to do that. They're not supposed to take out phones, but they did me the favor. He was pretty cool, though. After that, what did I do? I think I might have stayed out and then just enjoyed the rest of my night after that because I just had so much fun. Like, I really enjoyed it because this is things that, for some reason, when I went to Vegas with other people, I didn't get to experience these things, and this stuff was always here. So I was just captivated in the moment of enjoying myself. I had so much fun. I was kind of glad that I had that much fun because it was for my birthday week. Everywhere I went, someone was set, like, you know, when I told them the reason why I was out there, they started singing to me. I felt great. I'm like, it was just like a lot of love in Vegas. Everybody was super cool, super dope. I didn't have not one problem. I didn't get into any altercations, which I think is super great. Yeah, so the next day after that, I was leaving. My trip was pretty much done. I felt fulfilled because I enjoyed my time out there. And what made it crazy was I enjoyed it by myself. But I always enjoy my own company. So that to me it wasn't even odd to me. It was something that I expected. But I got into my Uber. My driver was super nice. She took me to the airport. She talked to me. My mom was on the phone. We were all talking. And then next thing you know, I got to the airport in like no time. So what I will say is the Vegas airport is super quick as opposed to JFK. When I was going through TSA at JFK, it took me maybe about an hour and a half just to get through, to go to my gate. When I got to Vegas, I got to my gate in a matter of 20 minutes. And that's with everything included. Me getting to the airport, me going through TSA, me walking to my gate. And I got there, I was on time. I actually had like an hour to spare, which was fine because what I did was I went and bought some food. I sat down, ate. I got my boarding ticket early. I chose my seat. I asked her to give me a window seat. They gave me 22A. I love that seat, love that number. And my flight was 333. So like everything was just aligning perfectly for me at that time. So I got on my flight. My flight was super cool. I got home in no time, and that was just like the end of my trip to Vegas. My mom did pick me up from the airport. And again, JFK airport is just like, even going home was too much. It was, look, I'm stuttering because it's like I'm lost for words to where to even start. When she was coming to pick me up, it was a hassle because it was just a bunch of traffic, a bunch of people who arrived back at New York, and it was a lot. And I'm just like, I already miss Vegas. And I also noticed that too, that once I got back home to New York, I was kind of upset because I actually enjoyed Vegas. But overall, what I will tell you is that if you've never been to Vegas, or even if you have been to Vegas, go back. But try these things that I mentioned: the helicopter rides, zip lining, ATV motorbikes. What else did I do? I had dinner at I don't remember the name of the place, but it was really nice. We were like high up. We can see out the window. We saw like a little bit of the city out the window. It was really cool. do the high roller. You can get drunk on there. They offer you drinks. You're in like a pod with maybe about like 20, I don't want to say 20, maybe like 10 to 15 other people, and you're on like a giant Ferris wheel and you're having fun. You're getting drunk. After a while, you don't even realize you're in the air. What else? There's a lot of things out there you can try. When I went with my sisters, we did like I don't know what it was called, but it's almost like iFly. You know when you have the suits on and there's like the giant fan at the bottom and it blows you up? We did that. That's something else that I will offer you to do. Oh, and let me tell you guys what food and restaurants is out there. There's McDonald's out there. It's literally located next to Walgreens and the Link Hotel where I was staying at. I literally was next to everything. So they have Outback Steak. They have Ruby Tuesdays. They have Fat Tuesdays too for the drinkers. What other restaurants did? They have Denny's. They have two Denny's. One is close by the Circus Hotel, and the other one was close by the hotel that I stayed at, the Link. But those were some of the restaurants that I actually saw. I'm sure that there's more, but those are the ones that I visually seen. But yes, overall, I would say Vegas is cool, and if you haven't been there already, you should go. But that's it for this video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed my little trip. It was cool. I'm going to Tulum next, and I'm definitely gonna vlog that too. And I actually might talk more and show myself more on the next vlog. But other than that, everything was great with the Vegas trip. So, all right, bye. See you guys later. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe.